Okay, if this was the end for the email prankster, I'm ditching the theme. What's bigger than banks? NASA? Fort Knox? What about the White House? It was perfect. I decided that would be my ultimate challenge. But who should I target? One White House member jumped out. He was the head of Homeland Security and in charge of everything cyber. As I hit send on my first few emails, I didn't know if they were going to land in the right inboxes, or any inboxes. I had to do a bit of guesswork and finger crossing. A few hours passed with no replies. I actually started to feel a bit relieved. I mean, I don't know if heads of Homeland Security were as relaxed as the image in my head made them out to be. Then it happened. No, not helicopters circling me. I had a reply. Turns out I had reached the head of Homeland Security, and I had tricked him. And he had accepted my fake invitation to a party, and it even included his personal email address. I had won, and I felt like the champion of email. The White House prank, and in total I tricked 4 or 5 members of the White House, was an exclusive on CNN.
Self-described email prankster in the UK fooled a number of senior White House officials.
Himself as an email prankster.
This was making much bigger ripples than I anticipated. My mum was not impressed. She rang me while I was buying bananas, saying it had gone too far. Not the banana buying, but pranking the White House. A day or so later, I suddenly didn't have to go into work. I could stay at home for reasons I can't contractually go into. Nothing terrible, we just agreed we'd grown apart and wanted different things. Recently, I paid more attention to the cyber stuff being said about my pranks. Sounded like there was no easy fix to stop them, but there was some tech stuff that did a pretty good job of stopping tricks like mine. Needing a new career, I wondered if one of these companies had something I could do, even if it was handing out leaflets dressed as a giant foam paperclip. I'm not sure exactly how, but I ended up blagging myself a job at a Silicon Valley email security company. I was working on a secret project, but first I had to get my head around some cyber criminal stuff, because I knew nothing. Turns out I hadn't invented the fake CEO thing. Scammers have been doing it over email for years, but the pranks they do are very different and also very illegal. Basically, as fake CEO, they email somebody an account saying, "I'm in a meeting, I have an urgent payment that needs making to a new supplier. If I send you the details, can you sort it today?" Dun dun dun. It's wild, isn't it? It's simple, but also cunning at the same time. It perfectly shows how scammers choose identities we trust so they can trick us to do something they can profit from.